All right, today is February 28th, the last day of the month, and this is going to be my monthly breakdown for my trading and just a quick monthly recap of how things went. Not great, just if you're too long didn't read, but we'll get through everything right now. This is TradeZilla. This is from February 1st to February 28th. And in total, I lost $261.35. I'm not ashamed to show this. The reason I'm making these videos and the reason I'm doing this is to make sure that I'm holding myself accountable and that I am staying in the process and committing myself and showing the process, right? I've had a month like this before where I lost around $250. Last month, I did make a profit, a very small profit. But I'm at least seeing my progress. This is really only one of my first couple of months taking trading seriously. So it's going to be nice to actually see how this goes. But this is a realistic month in a beginner day trader's life. And this is not encouraging, but the education and the things that I'm learning every day and my execution is getting better, regardless of what it shows here. I am slowly but surely becoming a better trader, and that's what's encouraging for me. So we're going to break this down as quickly as we can. Winning trades, 33% win rate, not great. Winning by days, 50-50. And we're going to break this down. My original, as you can see by the breakdown here, my losses were pretty significant this month in general. If you compared them to like last month, we can go back to January here. My losses were huge in January. I had bigger wins in January. We're not going to do that right now. So what I want to compare is the losses to the wins in the first part of the month, right? $33 win compared to an $89 loss, then a $54, then a $67, and only an $18 win here. Obviously, the objective is to make sure your winners are bigger and your losers are smaller. So from a fundamental standpoint, that's not enough and that's not working. I need to be cutting my losers quicker. Again, 64 loss, 27 win, 86 loss, 15 win, 7 win, 37 loss, 21 loss, 12 win, right? So, I mean, at this point, the beginning of this month, just awful. Absolutely awful and atrocious. Here on Wednesday is when I started trading. Wednesday the 22nd is when I started trading futures. I'm trading micro ES contracts. So things slightly changed there, and I was able to, instead of trading options, I was trading futures. So, my wins were slightly bigger, and I could still keep my losses slightly smaller. The end of the month started to pick up a little bit. Specifically today and yesterday, and then on Thursday of last week, things started to get a little bit better. But overall, just losses are still too big. Most of these days, they could have been a lot smaller had they not been compounded by overtrading, FOMO trading, revenge trading after like one or two losses. So overall risk management for this month is pretty poor. I need to set in place an exact, if I have two losses in the day, 2 bad trades, or 3 bad trades in that day, I need to just be done, walk away from the computer and be done for that day. So I need to set exact risk management systems in place that I actually will follow. We're not going to do this. We're going to go to reports. We're not going to get into that. We're going to get into the detailed section. And I wanted to break up the setups and mistakes. So these were my setups that worked the best for me. Long plays, what I mean by that is more just longer intraday stuff that I'll hold for maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, depending on how the market goes. And then volume gainers. I created this kind of scalp thing, and I'm kind of overlapping my setup qualification or how I categorize them. Scalps and volume gainers I think could be overlapped. So generally these two categories, maybe they could be one, but these volume gainers, I'm usually hopping in when I'm seeing an increase in volume when we're about to make, a big move, I'm usually in and out within a couple of minutes. So these two generally are the same. So ironically, long plays work and really short plays work for me. Usually the long plays, it's easier for me to monitor the plays. The scalps, it's just easier to work with because I'm in, I get a quick profit and then I'm out. Could be as short as like 30, 40 seconds, maybe 60 seconds. So the amount of money this month that I made, we'll do net profits. Volume gainers 163, scalps 45, and long plays 81. So that kind of just gives you an idea of things that are working for me this month. And then we'll go to the mistakes, which is where a bulk of the learning can happen. As you can see from these, let's just go over the categories. I have bored, chased, counter trend, FOMO, fear of missing out, late entry, no setup, no target, not in plan, overtrade, revenge trading, sold too late, and sold too soon. So there's a lot of mistakes here. The biggest mistakes will go chased. This was huge for me. You could probably put this right alongside FOMO trading. I would see a huge move in the market happen, and then what do you know? I wouldn't get in until the entire move has been made, and I'm expecting to try to get the last little bit of the move, and that's just not the case. Can't happen. If you miss it, just don't trade it. It's done. You need to get in, because if you are the last buyer or seller, you're the one losing money. You have to buy or sell and make sure that somebody buys or sells after you so that the market continues to move. So chasing, that's my biggest problem, and I just need to stop being stupid. Late entry, that kind of goes along with chasing and FOMO. No setup. This has been prevalent a lot in the beginning of my trade journey. These setups have started to, they've gotten a little bit better. I've actually started to not have super specific plans, but more vague and plans based off of specific levels, saying, I'll do this play or this play based off of this overnight high, overnight low, rejection, or or whatever. That's been getting a little bit better, but I need to allow leeway to be able to be flexible if the market conditions change throughout the day. So no setup has been getting better, but this is a killer. I shouldn't even be trading without some sort of plan. So that'll be a focus along with chasing for next month. Have a plan and don't chase. Have a plan and don't chase. Over trading, these usually happen on my big red days. I just posted a video today about today's trading, and I made 2 trades. They were both winners, and I was done. Ironically, a part of me would think that, if you're winning, you would just keep trading and you'd keep trying to win. But for me, I had those 2 trades, and I said, you know what, I feel good about those 2 trades. They were simple. I'm done. But on the days where I'm losing, all of a sudden your psychology changes to where I have to get my money back. I've got to make up for my mistakes. How can I fix what I'm doing? And ironically, you're not fixing it. You're just exacerbating the issue, which is losing money and giving it back. And so that's just stupid. I mean, this is, I hope I don't have to battle with this too long, but this is fundamental trading psychology, which I know plagues so many traders, over trading and revenge trading. Psychology, I mean, you hear successful traders talking about it all the time, how the issue is not technical analysis, right? Or having a successful plan. One of the biggest issues to be a successful trader is the psychology aspect of it. And that's a prime example why 2 of my largest things are over trading and revenge trading. And if you look at it, chased was my largest section, and I lost $198. Over trading wasn't my largest one, but it's pretty damn close when it comes to actually lost money. The no setups, obviously a big one, but over trading is I'm losing just as much money as I am chasing. So if that's not an indicator of like how important that is to be able to change that kind of stuff, it's absolutely criminal. But again, this was February's trade report, lost $260. And I'm hoping I can do this every single month, be able to look back and see how my month went, show the world, be transparent. Even if I'm losing money, I'm still learning how to do this, and I'm showing up, and I'm keeping myself accountable, and I'm putting it out there for the world to see, even if there's only 1 or 2 people watching. Otherwise, that's it for February. I'll see you guys in March. Peace.